What's up, everybody? Garrett back here, and what I want to talk to you guys about today is a brand new 4K from Shout Factory, or Shout Studios now, for the 1991 action thriller Point Break. Now, Point Break is a movie that came out in 1991 that I remember coming out. I didn't see this in theaters, but I saw this shortly after. But man, this thing stuck in my head, mainly for the dead presidents. They were bank robbers. They had the dead president masks on. It was just something that just stuck in my head for years and years and years. And not only that, there was an all-star cast. So you had people like Patrick Swayze, Keanu Reeves, Lori Petty, Gary Busey. This thing is loaded with an all-star cast. So very, very cool movie. Now, Scream Factory just released the 4K, but they released it in just a regular standard edition with a slip and also a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. Now, I opted to go with the Steelbook for multiple reasons. Number one, I always kind of felt like this movie deserved a little bit of a cooler theatrical poster. It's not bad, but, you know, it was one of those ones based on what the movie's about. I kind of always wished it had a cooler looking poster. And when I saw this image here, I was like, wow, that's really cool. There's just a lot going on here. You've got the dead president's mask. You've got the Reagan mask there. You've got the fire. Very, very cool. And it also has like writing and stuff in here. So this is kind of like a shinier Steelbook. Like, it's matte, but then all this stuff here is shiny. So it's got a cool look to it, as you can kind of see. Very, very cool. I know the light is hitting it, but you can see where the shine is hitting on the money and the logo and on him. Pretty cool. And on the back, you've got the dead presidents there as well. And this is a full, pretty much like same thing, like matte finish in the back, and then all this is a little bit shiny here. So very, very sharp looking Steelbook. You can see here, very, very cool. It's kind of reminiscent of like the gas station scene and whatnot, but very, very cool looking Steelbook. It's beautiful. I'm so happy to have gotten this one because, again, Best Buy is going to be getting rid of physical media in like a month. So for that reason alone, I'm so glad I grabbed this and I kept this little exclusive to Best Buy sticker in there. Because, again, I don't know if this is going to be the last Best Buy exclusive I get or not. So, wanted to keep that in there. As you can see, it's got inside artwork of Bodie on the surfboard there. And then there's two discs. Here, you got the 4K HD disc, and then you've got the Blu-ray disc, which is full of extras. So, very, very cool. You get both Blu-ray and 4K in here. And people, I'm sure, want to know, how does it look? I was very happy with it. I love upgraded movies when it takes place a lot outside. So the fact that this took place a lot on the beach and outdoors, it just really, really stood out. The colors really popped. I thought this was just really, really nice looking. I think this is a movie, an older movie that kind of made for this 4K format due to the fact, like I said, that a lot of it takes place outdoors. So very, very cool. I'm a huge fan of this movie. If you watch my video of like the top 25 90s movies, this was on there. I've just been such a fan of this. And to me, I've always said this, when the Fast and Furious came out, I said to myself watching it, this is cool, but this is pretty much Point Break with cars. So instead of surfers, you got cars. It's pretty much the exact same story. So I'm sure it was heavily influenced by this movie. Nobody really talks about that much, but it's always been something that's been stuck in my head since the day I saw the original Fast and Furious, which, again, I loved. But at the end of the day, it's pretty much the exact same plot of the movie. So if you haven't seen Point Break and you do like Fast and Furious, I highly recommend checking out which could be a precursor to that movie. So let me know down below, are you a fan of Point Break? Will you be picking up the 4K? Are you going to get the Steelbook or the slipcover? Like I said, right now this is exclusive to Best Buy, but we know Walmart is starting to get a lot of these exclusive Steelbooks ported over to there, because I did see recently a lot of the Best Buy exclusive Steelbooks for Scream Factory at my local Walmart. So I'm sure this may be something that's going to transfer over in time, but just to be safe, it comes out tomorrow. So I highly recommend you guys going to pick this one up. When it comes to the special features on this thing, you are, like I said, you're getting the 4K, you're getting the Blu-ray, and then on the Blu-ray itself, you can see here, I get the little J card. It actually has, and I watched all of these already, a lot of featurettes, a lot of like small mini featurettes, like one called Adrenaline Junkies, which is nice to see. You get Patrick Swayze in there talking about it. It's Make or Break featurette, On Location Malibu featurette, Ride the Wave featurette. You get the trailer, and you also get deleted scenes. This was actually taken and mastered and restored from a 2023 4K scan of the Interpositive in Dolby Vision. I definitely want to talk about this, one of my favorites. It's one I highly recommend, and I thank you guys for checking this out. Please hit that like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and until next time, this is Garrett at Born to Be Rad, and like always, stay